Alrighty boys, me and Ian out here, middle of nowhere, pal. Chasing down this little insurance job. We just had to run through Schitt's Creek and everything to get here. We're deep in the woods. We're deeper in the woods than a tick on a Sasquatch ring piece, but apparently there's a little insurance repair up here for us. We'll walk in, have a look. I'm going around the fence, boy. You know why? I grew up in the husky genes, pal. It's because I'm big boned, and I would certainly blow the gate to bits, pal. So, peek again, they're at the evidence presented. Big tree, looks like she came down over there. Boom, hit the gable end, this here cottage. And broke this whole gable off, broke all his fascia boards, couple tailings. The boys did a temp repair, scabbed her back together. So anyways, me and Ian will figure out this gate, get in here, get some tools out. We'll fix all the wood, all the metal. Got our crew coming to re-shingle this thing in the next week or two, so we'll get all the repair out of the way, have her ready to slay. Just a majestic forest wonderland, really. Probably 3 Sasquatch and a abominable woodsman waiting on us here. You can hear the shovels of the hillbillies right now digging holes. They said they hate Makita men.
Get around there.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Not too bad.
Good. This your place?
It's my cousin's.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Could have been better, I guess, eh?
What's that? Yeah, I know, right?
That was quite the storm.
Fuck with it ever.
Yeah.
Scary as hell back here.
Oh, the sounds must have been.
Man, it was nuts. It was nuts.
Yeah, we're doing the wood repairs and the metal repairs.
Yeah.
And then the crew's coming sometime in the next week or two to do the shingles.
Okay, perfect.
So hopefully we get it all wrapped up fairly quick.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just heard noise over here, so
Yeah,
let's check it out.
what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Yeah, you never know out here.
All right, well, I'll leave you guys to it.
Beautiful. Have a great day.
Okay, you as well. Take care. Yeah, you too, bud.
We'll get everything out of the way so we can put our new fascia board on and it sits where it needs to be. And then when they come to do the roof, we'll just send some boards with them. First day running this Makita 40 volt. It's the XGT brushless 7 1/4 circular saw. Boys, this thing's a big time power upgrade from what we're used to. Typically we run 18 volt saws. I'm going to show you guys a little sample cut. I actually already just cut the wood we needed to fix that fascia, but I just want to show you guys how beastly this thing is. So we'll just run a cut here. We'll just run a random rip. Absolute powerhouse. So you could run with this thing. You know what? If Forrest Gump had a saw, he'd have took this across America, boys. The way this fascia board attaches is it actually attaches right through the fascia board into the tailings of the roof, because the roof has a 3/4 inch board on it. It's really old school cottage type of design, no real tailings in it. So we read our pitch with the square. I cut this end to match the pitch angle. For this other end, I cut us a piece of board here. We'll screw this piece of board in up underneath. And then we'll go hang our lower fascia board, screwing it into the tailings. And that way we'll have this sticking out from behind, up room above it to fasten. And then we'll be able to just measure from here to our peak. Boom, zip up that other board, zing, 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 baby. Put her together. Hot dog, pal. Quick, slick. Let's do it. Head down, pop this thing up there, screw her in, snag our Mojito, cut again, pop her in, get this metal work done. Boy, This is happening quick. Perfect. So we got that board in there. We were putting in there. You know, Ian snagging that measurement I was chat boxing about. And then I'll head up there, cut that piece of wood, come back, pop her in. So in there pretty solid. We found some decent tailings. We're gonna probably add some more wood in here where the joint is to make some more structure. Everything stays in place. So the measurement Ian gave me from the ladder was 45 and 5/8. I got my cutoff from when I did the bottom board here. So I'm just gonna hold my cutoff in place for the top. Mark it. That's how I'll get my angle for the peak there. I'm gonna use my tape measure. I'll measure for this bottom here. Basically 2 inches is what this angle is here. So 45 and 5/8 plus 2, 47 and 5/8. I'll pull that back. I'll mark 47 and 5/8. I'll cut that square. So now I know these are the 2 cuts I need to get the piece I want. So now I got the saw. We'll nip this end. And then there we have it. We have our piece cut to length. Use the bottom as a reference. Our peak cut for our angle. She'll pop in. It's like a Pop-Tart in a toaster, buddy. Easy. Alrighty now. If my grandmother taught me anything, this should just pop in there fairly decently. Just like that. I call that fairly decent where I'm from, boys and girls. Start by tagging this end. Just want to give it that full 2-finger clamp there. It's over 900 psi. Couple screws hold her in place. So adding this other piece of board in behind on a joint, it's a great way to get a nice strong connection. All right, situated, moving on to the metal. Yeah, I'm gonna do the fascia on the whole thing. 11 soffit pans would fix that. Well, 21 pans would do this whole gable end, have her looking span like your grandmother's kitchen floor. Ian said he already knew I was gonna say that, so surprise level was damn near 0. So that's what we'll do. We draw our fascia out, it'll look like that. 5/8 kicker at the top. Our mathematicals say 6 on the face. This will be 1.25 inches there. Another 5/8 hem. So our total will be 1.25 inches plus 1.25 inches, 2.5 plus 6, 8.5 is our total. Our trim cutter requires 1.5 inches. So if 8.5 is our total, our cut is 7. So I need 3 strips at 8.5. Bada bing. So now I know I got this cut at my 8.5. I have no need to measure anything because the whole layout I did incorporates this 5/8 lip. So I'll line it up, hem. And then I know 5/8 times 2, 1.25 inches. So I'll line the inside of this hem up with the outside of this rail now. Just do it all from here. I'll over bend it a bit. And then spring it back slow here. So there, 1.5 inches 90 with the 5/8 hem. And now for our next kicker, I'll just spin it, throw it back in, line it up for that 5/8 kicker, 5/8 kicker. So now, fresh off the press, 6-inch face on that, the 5/8 top, 1.25 inch bottom with the hem. Need to make 2 more of these. Put them up. I just had a quick and dirty hoodie on the bench there, pulled a coil out. Under 10 minutes, we got our fascia ready here. Put it together, hit the road, pal. Bah, bah. Toss the hoodie back on. There's so many black flies. All right, so remember, lads, when we did our angle on the wood, it was 2 inches, right? I just measured that over 2 inches. So from 2 inches to nothing, that's our angle for the roof. Now, you know this is a 6-inch fascia, so 2 inches over 6 inches, hot dog, pal. That's the same as 4 inches over 12 inches. 412 roof, boys. Oh. See, so now that we got it cut, if I take my square and I line this edge up with that top edge, we look down here at this number, should be the 412 pitch. Toss her up. So we get her into place where it needs to be. Push it up tight. Oh yeah. Boys, Backwoods ain't to play with. These mosquitoes and black flies will carry me away, pal. If I was to diet, become light enough to be carried away, I'd already be gone. Part of the actual contract was to add some screws to this fascia. You see, I think the wind's just been tugging on it. It was only ever trim nailed in, so it's never been on there very well. This is why we use screws. Tend to stand up to the wind better, stand up to time better. You can see I just randomly placed that first one. Now I can hold my speed square in, hold it lined up to it, and then boom, get my screws nice and straight. Now we're just gonna finish our fascia and we hit the road. So our hem's gonna slide over this other piece. It'll lock into place. Top will lift right up in there. So we have it in place, sitting nice, locks together well. We'll put a couple screws in our joint. So I'll just hold it in. So I can use my pencil to mark there. Cut this back to where it needs to be. It's my pencil line. Just gonna lock together, just like that. Screw the lap. And that's her, buddy. Fresh fascia, fresh soffit. Contract fulfilled. Got the wood fixed. And now our crew's coming to reshingle this roof next week. They'll finish up any repairs on the roof deck that are needed there. I know they're needed, and I know exactly what materials needed, so we'll make sure to send the right stuff. And when she's done, boys. Till next time, lads. Thanks for watching the channel, buddy. Carry on.